All right, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, beautiful people. Thank you for joining the movement. Welcome to Hillmantok University. This is our first class. Make sure you check your syllabus. Make sure you check your schedule. This class is Side Hustles 101. I am Professor Charity Muhammad. And if you have not watched the intro video, please go back and do so. So you can just get out of this video and go back and watch your intro video so you'll know what to expect. We're going to hit the ground running. So this is Side Hustles 101. This is our first class. And once again, thank you for joining the movement. Thank you for being a part of Hillmantok University. Side Hustles 101. This is our first class. And today we're going to talk about mindset shifts. Mindset shifts. Now, if you're a single mom or if you're a survivor of a narcissistic relationship, you need to get in here right now, grab a notebook, sit down, and get ready to take some notes. This is where you need to be right now. So as single moms, as survivors, we owe it to ourselves to secure the bag and leave a legacy. We owe it to ourselves to secure the bag and leave a legacy for our children. I have two boys. They're 3 and 5. I'm also a disabled veteran, and I also live with a chronic illness. But guess what? I can't stop, and neither can you. I can't stop because I have two little people that are watching me and depending on me. And so do you. Now, these are the things that we're going to be covering today in our Mindset Shifts class. Excuse me. So hopefully you grab a notebook. Make sure you save this video. Please hit the like button. Please hit share because there are more people that need to hear this information. So please hit like and please hit share. And also that's another way I can check roll to make sure that you're present in class. You don't want to have too many absence. Okay, the first thing you need to know is you can start that business. So stop doubting yourself. When I first thought about starting a business or starting my own business, it was a complete game changer for me because like most of you, I was raised, it was two parents. It was actually my grandparents. My grandparents raised me. So I had ever known or seen was go to school, make good grades, get your degree and get you a good job so you can take care of yourself and your family. So during the course of all that and being raised that way, all I knew was a job. So I got my first job when I was 16 years old, working at the local KFC. Shout out to my boss lady, Easter White. I learned a lot there, and I'll never forget all the memories and all the things I learned there. But anyway, we made $5.15 an hour. And I don't know what we were thinking, but we made $5.15 an hour. And since then I've held other jobs. I'm degreed in business and I'm also degreed in early childhood education. So I have a, education background, daycare background, and a business background. And I have a management background as well. But anyway, you don't have to, work that 9 to 5. You can start that business. Stop doubting yourself. Don't worry about the money. Don't worry about the time. Don't worry about the resources. That's what I kept telling myself. That was the reason why I stayed in the job world as long as I did, was because I didn't think I had the money or the time or the resources. Even though I had a business degree, I didn't do anything with it. I just went straight into the workforce. Excuse me. But I started with my knowledge and my drive. The thing that made me realize that I needed to do something different for myself was the fact that I had children. And now I'm trying to build something for them that I know that they can inherit. So you can start exactly where you are, just like I did. Just start where you are. Don't worry about the money. The money is out there. Don't worry about the time. You don't have time now. But if you start that business, you'll have more time freedom in the end. Next, you don't have to be stuck at a 9 to 5. You have options. So like I said, I used to think that working a 9 to 5 was my only path. But once I found out that I had a chronic illness, I had to pivot. I had to change gears really fast because I wasn't able to keep up with the 9 to 5 demands. I wasn't able to do that. So I had to shift my mindset. So I couldn't just wallow and be down and be depressed about it. I had to get up and figure out something to do to take care of myself. And this is before I even had children. I had to figure that out. And then after I had children, that just gave me, more drive and more ambition because, there's only so many people you can ask for help. And then I have a lot of pride. I don't really like to ask for help anyway. So I had to figure something out. So You don't have to be stuck at that 9 to 5. If you're at a 9 to 5 right now, it's fine. I'm not knocking a 9 to 5 because we all have to do what we have to do, but you can shift your mindset. You can own your own business. You can be your own boss. Excuse me. Next thing, you can work if you don't have childcare. Even if you don't have childcare, you can still start your own business. You have to get creative. My 3-year-old and my 5-year-old are in there right now. They're eating their, basically they're eating like a late lunch, slash snack type situation. They are in there, they're in the room, they're eating their, food, and they are watching some educational YouTube videos. So you have to either work with your children or work around them. So you can't let not having childcare stop you. Even if you're a single mom like I am, or even if you are a survivor of a narcissistic relationship, you can do it. Just, you got to get up and get going. I work on my business, like I said, while they're asleep. I work on it while they're doing nap time. And sometimes I even let them be a part of it. Sometimes they can help you. So you just have to figure out a business that's going to work for you and not against you. Next, you have to stop dreaming, stop complaining, and stop procrastinating. Your execution has to be bigger than your excuses. So that dream will remain a dream until you get up and do something about it. You have to stop complaining. I have a list of things that I could complain about on a daily basis. I have paperwork that shows that I am 100% disabled. I should be literally in a wheelchair, not able to walk. I should, not be doing all the things that I'm doing, but I can't complain about it. I can't make excuses because once again, I have 2 little people that are dependent on me. It's just me. So I have to do what I have to do. And you have to stop procrastinating. You can't keep putting things off. You have to do what you can do now. You got to stop talking about it and you got to do it. You got to step out on faith. You don't know what's going to happen until you do it, until you try it. The first step may be the hardest, but it's also the most important. Last thing that I'm going to talk about is, this is called Side Hustles 101. So that means that if you're here, that means that you're a hustler. That means you want to level up. And hustlers run off ambition. We don't run off of sleep. We don't run off of food, water, none of that stuff. What fuels us is ambition. We have a drive. So there's no more waiting for the perfect time. The time is right now. So stop procrastinating. Stop putting it off. Turn that dream into a business. But you first have to shift your mindset. So if I waited for the perfect time, I will still be waiting. There's always going to be something in the way. Money, time, doubt. But I decided to bet on myself, and I haven't looked back. Hustlers make a way. They don't make excuses. Now, you didn't come here just to listen to me talk. So I'm going to give you an action plan, and I'm going to give you some homework. So this isn't just another course. You need to be a note taker, not just a listener. Don't just save the video. Go back and take notes. Your action plan is your homework. First thing, you need to identify one thing you can start today. No matter how small it is, just write down one thing that you can start doing today towards your business. Second, remove distractions. Stop overthinking, start doing. Distractions can be people, places, or things. You cannot remove your children. You can learn how to work around them and work with them. A distraction can also be yourself. That's why we're talking about shifting our mindset. You can be in your own way, so get out of your own way. Third, surround yourself with winners. Check your circle. You have to audit your circle. Make sure you're surrounded by people who want to see you win, not that want to sit around and commiserate about, oh, woe is me and what all you can't do. You need to be surrounded by people who can talk to you about what you can do and what they can do too. 4, learn, adapt, and stay consistent. Learn, adapt, and stay consistent. Don't start, stop, be consistent. And lastly, believe in yourself like your life depends on it, because it does. Now, thank you for taking this class. I know I'll see you in the next class. And also bonus assignment. You need to discover your learning style. So I'm not putting it in the video. I want you to go on Google and I want you to look up what is your learning style. So you have a bonus assignment with your homework. Are you a visual learner? I'm visual kinesthetic, so you need to Google that and see what that means and find out what kind of learner you are, because that took me to the next level as soon as I figured that out. So like, share, and comment, and come back and post your learning style in the comments, and we'll talk about that on the next class. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you guys at the next class.